Hello and привет to anyone, to everyone. I'm back again with another video. If you're confused by the title and whatever, if you haven't seen this movie, first of all, it's a great movie. I love it, right? And because I want more people to know about this movie, I decided to share love for this movie in the only way I know how, ranking all the kaijus based off how sexy I find them. This is me, guys. This is me living my truth. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other videos. I'm gonna do a synopsis of the plot as I'm going through to get to each character, and then the ranking will come as I go through the plot of the movie. So the ranks at the very top, sexy AF, and then it's why they kinda would go out with, average looking, kinda cute, I guess, and then never in a millennials. So those are the ranks. You know them by now, I'm sure. But if you're new here, hi. We do this here. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the movie begins by giving us like the premise of the movie. So in this world, kaiju are like these beings that, like, I don't know, they just exist in the world. And for as long as they've existed, they've fought each other. But then humanity decided to monetize the combat, and we got monster wrestling as a result. So all these kaiju and monsters, it's like wrestling, WWE, boxing, it's in that genre of like sport, right? So that's what the monsters are doing, and the movie starts us in this town called Stoker, right? And in Stoker, there's a reigning champ who's like the belt holder currently. Well, he was the belt holder. His name's Rayburn, and the his coach is the main character's dad. I completely fucking forgot his name, but anyway, Rayburn is there. There's a flashback to where they're fighting a monster named Gargantuan, and there's two spokesmen there. We don't focus on the human characters, by the way. So yeah, human spokesman, and then there's a guy named McGinty that's also there. But Rayburn and the dad of the main character ends up getting lost at sea, so they just fucking vanish. I don't know how they lost a kaiju, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so first I'm ranking Rayburn. Okay, so Rayburn, he's I won't say I think in my brain when I look at him, I think sexy, right? But he exudes such strong like dad energy. Not even like the sexy kind, just like, oh yeah, this is indeed somebody's father. Like, of course, because he is, but like I don't know how to describe it. So I'm gonna put him in why they kinda, I don't know. There's something that's stopping me from not loving this as much as I think I would normally. Like, I don't know what about his energy is putting me off, but yeah, that's where he goes. Gargantuan, we don't see a lot of, and like this is the only picture I have of them. So like, I think the color scheme is kind of gross. I don't know, something about it screams like bloody booger. It's very gross to me, the color scheme. So I'm gonna put him in never in a million years. And then McGinty, I love McGinty. I'm gonna put McGinty in would go out with, because McGinty is so fucking adorable. Like even throughout the movie, like as Winnie and Rayburn Jr. are coming up, right? They're doing their thing. At first, he was also in the park because his co-host Mark is such a negative Nancy, and at first he was also like, I don't know what these guys think they're doing. But then he starts getting into it. He starts feeling the groove. So I really like McGinty. I really like him. Okay, so Stoker has a new monster. Like somewhere along the line, they got a new monster, and his name is Tentacular. He's the new champ, basically, for Stoker, and he's the one who's been bringing Stoker back into the limelight for monster fighting, right? So, right, he's like a shark squid hybrid thing, and his fight in the movie is like the beginning fight of the movie is against this bulldog type kaiju named King George. So they face each other in the ring, and after winning, Tentacular basically hits everyone with the my
My
main
main
goal
goal
is to
is to
blow up,
blow up
and then
and
act
then
like
act
I
like
don't
I
know
don't know
nobody.
nobody.
So so anyway, yeah, so he decides he's gonna fuck off because there's too much history in Stoker for him already, and he wants to make like his own name, but he's being such a dick about it. Like, you can just say you want to do your own thing and not be an asshole. But anyway, I digress. So starting us off with Tentacular. From the moment I saw him, I loved Tentacular. I don't think you understand how much I love this guy. He's, oh, I don't know. It's his vibe. You know, just the arrogance, the big ego. It's like, yeah, he's an asshole, but like he's a hot asshole. Like, I don't know. That sounded so weird, but yeah, I'm standing on that. So of course, Tentacle is gonna go in sexy AF. Like, there's no other, and his design is so cool. The way he like lights up, like in the like he's neon. He's neon. Yeah. So sexy AF, of course. And King George, listen. King George's entrance was so fire. Like, when they started hitting fancy, when they started playing fancy, I was like, ooh, okay. Not him saying down peasants as he's walking into the ring. Okay, he's got that on him though. But he got his ass whooped, so you know, we can't give him too many flowers. He did get his ass beat. So I think I'd put King George in. I'd put him in Why They Kinda as well. King George can also go to Why They Kinda. Okay, so essentially what's happening now is that the whole town is gonna go broke, right? Because they lost their like main attraction essentially. And there's this scene that's so unnecessarily funny to me with this bank construction lady, and she's explaining to the town that they don't have money anymore. And like, I find it so funny because the way she does it, like, imagine you're going bankrupt and your banker is like, ooh, you're gonna go bankrupt. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? But anyway, so Winnie's plan, Winnie is the main character, by the way. Winnie, I don't know if I mentioned the name, but anyway, Winnie's plan now is to find a new monster to represent Stoker, right? And she speaks originally because she goes to like this illegal monster ring, and she speaks with Axe Hammer, Nerdle, this guy whose name I can't find for the life of me, and the Ting Tang twins. And of course, they all laugh in her face because, girl, what is you on? But you know, they actually were wrong in the end because, they came up, because that's where she ends up finding and working with Rayburn Jr. after seeing his match with Klong, right? But at this point in the movie, he's going by Steve. So Steve slash Rayber Jr. is fighting this guy Clonk, right? And he normally, because these are rigged matches, so he normally loses all the matches. But then because of Winnie and, you know, some cartoon shenanigans, he ends up winning. And his boss, this like chicken style kaiju named Lady Mayhem, originally I said her name wrong because her name is Lady May Hen like a chicken, but I always thought it was Mayhem for some reason. I don't know. And her associate Dennis, who is there also. So she wants her money, and so Rayburn has to work with Winnie to now get the money back. I'll start us off with Axe Hammer. Axe Hammer is the first one of the first monsters we see in this illegal fighting ring, and I love her design so much. I don't know what it is. I don't know, something about it like screams How to Train Your Dragon. Like, she looks like she was designed off one of those. I don't even know if she's a dragon type kaiju, but I love it. I love the lashes. Her color scheme, also the yellow, is very cute. And she's got such a personality on her. Even she shows up later on in the movie to help Rayburn like do the lift because he starts like dance fighting. So, you know, she's swell. She's definitely going in sexy AF. Nerdle, I love cause you know, Spider Monkey. He's very cute. He's like, I don't know how to describe it. He's so adorable and fluffy. Like the hair, all the like shaggy hair going on. I love it personally, and I think he's very cute. So I'm definitely gonna put him in Would Go Out With. The next I'm doing this guy whose name I don't know, and the Ting Tang twins. Both of them are going in Never in a Million Years because the Ting Tang twins are literally just dogs. There's no like And I don't know, like there's no anthro really features about it. There's just a bunch of dogs. And this other guy, that yellow looks so ugly. So he looks like he has pimples like all over him. It's just gross. So they're both going in never in a million years. Okay, skipping forward. I know I'm jumping a lot around a lot, so just bear with me. They got their first fight against this guy named Ramarilla, which is like very on the nose. And after they fight Ramarilla, they realize this is actually when they realize that they can succeed with the power of dance. And with this newfound knowledge, they go on to win fights against this guy named Lucha Luchon, the Ting Tang twins. I bet you they're regretting right now, and Yokozuna. The fight against Yokozuna is actually where they end up implementing the lift. So, we love seeing things come full circle. Lady Mayhem is who we're doing next. I really love her design. It's the same as Axe Hammer, just like exaggerated body features. But I'm weak for that. So of course her acrylics, bro, are so fire. I love her design. I love everything about it. The tiny wings are so cute. I could have put it sexy AF. Dennis, her assistant, is going in kind of cute, I guess, because he's literally just a ball of fluff. So I don't know what more I can say. Clonk is the guy that Steve slash Rayber Jr. is fighting in the illegal fighting clubs. Clonk, I'd put an average looking. There's something like so very average about. I love the blue on him, like the blue and the purple. They really look good together on him. And even Lady Mayhem had the blue and the purple. It's clearly I have a bias towards those two colors together on these monsters. But yeah, I'd put him in average looking. Lucha Luchon is the next guy. He's like a dragon type. I don't know what he is actually. I'm sure there's some mythological creature that's just not registering in my brain for what it is, but he looks so like I know what this is, but it's not registering in my brain right now at this moment. I've seen it before, but I love his design. Like the blue I'm a sucker for, and all like the bright colors, like the feathers, they look so cool. I love like even the way he moves around, like it's so cool. The six limbs, he's so just aesthetically pleasing to look at. And just for that, I'll put him in why they kinda just because of all of that, right? It looks like he's wearing a mask. I don't know if that's part of him or if it's a mask, but it looks cool also. Okay, next up is Yokozuna. He's like the last guy that Steve slash Raper Jr. ends up fighting. And I like, of course, because I love red. So I'm gonna like that aspect of his character, like the white, red, and black. I love how they did the color scheme on him. It looks very cool. I like it. And he got a cute face. And I put in would go out with. Last but certainly not least is Steve slash Rayber Jr. I almost forgot about him, but I remembered him right at the end here. I think I put him in would go out with. Like he's adorable. Like I love him, and my guy can dance, but like it's not giving sexy. So we put him in would go out with. I was contemplating if I should put him up higher, but it's fine. Anyway, that's it for this list. Very short video this time around. If you want to know the rest of the plot of the movie, just go watch the movie. I really recommend it. I had a lot of fun watching this movie, and I watched it just like out of nowhere. Like my brother-in-law put it on the TV, and I was like, oh, let me just watch this, and I ended up really enjoying it. So I recommend this movie. My links for all my socials are down in the description below. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm still commissions are open. The email for the commissions is in the description as well, like everything else. Talk to me in the comment section, and yeah, that's it from me. Toodles.